Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Why is the game capture not working? Oh, there we go. Guess I needed to click on it. Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. We're playing more of Disco Elysium. Yesterday we learnt of Ruby as an accomplice in all this. You must really like this game. I do. And also I want to finish it. We haven't finished it. Still have a lot of time left in it, I reckon. I reckon we have, so on record, we have about 30 hours already, and also hello, Diku. But we have, will it tell me how many hours I have? Okay. Would you like to explain why you deleted WhatsApp? Is this going to be a cybersecurity PSA? Finally, not offending women again. Ah, you actually missed it. We already did not offend women. Why would I ever want to talk about why Spectrobes is not a good game? It is a fantastic game. A fantastically flawed but so enjoyable game. Franchise. I will defend that game. It's like Pokemon, really. It's completely flawed and everyone knows that. But it's still great. But anyway, so we have about 30 hours on record for this game. I reckon we have at least 10... Yeah, 10 to 15 more. That's just a guess. I'm going to throw it out there. Yesterday, we discovered that some intellectual discussion. So enjoyable. Yeah, very much. I could explain why, but this stream is not about Spectrobes. It's about this game, Disco Elysium. I'm going to move the camera slightly this way. So, we did a few things last stream. Rookie numbers. Yeah, exactly. We kind of stopped searching for the phasmid. If it'll be under done, won't it? Yeah, find the Insulindian phasmid. We kind of finished it. Then we also investigated the special borscht that was being served to the protesters, and it just had vodka in it. That was it. Most importantly, though, we started learning more about what actually went down on the night of the murder. Basically, the guy who was killed was sexing it up with her and got shot through the window. That window. Idle farm, okay. Oh. I don't think that's... Yeah, I don't think I can do anything about the buffering on my end. It's probably just Twitch servers or your own connection. I can't say which. But, I mean, everything seems fine for me. Sorry to say. So Ruby was a woman who was implicated in the whole cover-up, so now we have to track her down. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Unfortunate. So let's go down to the coast, I guess. Going down to near the boardwalk. Go this way. Whoops. Just hit my pop filter. I've definitely enjoyed doing all the voices for the characters in this game, even if it's pretty difficult and I sometimes get it very wrong. It's still enjoyable. I think this is a great game. It's not to everyone's tastes, but I think even if you don't really enjoy the gameplay aspect, you can get a lot out of just watching someone play it. It's a great story. So it looks like today we're going to be investigating more of the murder. Oh, I should actually make it say that much. It's this text file. There you go. Oh, got a letter. That was so amateurish of me. This is still day 4, but it's going towards the evening, so we probably will be doing some late night stuff, and that's pretty cool. What is going on in that top part? I don't know, the renderer was kind of weird there. What happens if I talk to the window? And I can't talk to anyone except Titus in this room. Behind the dockwork is a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. Oof. Heroic, look out the window. Heroic perception. You see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period of circa 50 years. It takes time for a hedge like that to form. Let's squint. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside. One can't see into the union box from the yard outside. That hawthorn is too thick. Let me put on my perception boots. My perception boots. Here they are. It says a lot about this perception check. That. Okay, that's minus perception. Are there any glasses that actually boost my perception? Seems not. Cool. But it says a lot about how difficult this check is because my perception it's so high. And this is only a 72%. I have a perception of 7. Insane. Okay, well, let's try it. We succeeded. Not the best roll, not the worst roll. Oh, we got through it easily. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time, a tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence. Someone's hid a key in the bush, pointed the window. Huh? The big guy looks behind him. I need your guys to hand the key to me. Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing? I don't know about that. The tattooed man yawns and settles more comfortably on the bench. I'm too comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now. I don't know what voice I'm giving him. Sorry, bozo, I guess. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good luck with that. The hawthorn's got up. Nasty bites. I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there. With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you. Take the key. The key is brought. Workshop spare is etched to its bow. Yeah, okay. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence. Come on, man. We were just having fun. Where's the harm in? I'm tired of listening to your nonsense. Thank you. Yeah, just thank you. Don't thank me. The old man takes out his pack of chewing tobacco. I don't give 2 dookies about your key. I have to keep thinking of creative swear alternatives. There's a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him. That's the type of respect he commands. Does anyone know why this key was hanging right outside the union box window? Didn't even know it was there. Ben looks at the key in your hand, then around the room. Boys? No idea. Never seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place. Look at the key in your hand. I wonder what doors it opens. Oh, I'm not warmed up for this. It could open the door in the kitchen, the blue door. He looks at the key in your hand. It says a workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there. It's worth a try. Well, let's do that. Everything is connected. We're the holistic detective. Let's try it. You see a heavy door. It's blue. It could be connected to the bar door upstairs. Try the workshop spare key. Ooh, visual calculus check. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years, but then the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb, haunted by regal spirits from distant ages? No, smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop. Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? What do you mean? Nothing, nothing! You're right. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every lock. My duty as a cop to investigate every square inch of this world. Attaboy. The world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them. Yeah, reading is a struggle today, apparently. We've got a new thought. Jamrock Shuffle. Problem. By now it's clear you like to look inside containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets. Maybe more juicy containers. Let's be honest, you like all containers. Trash cans, utensil trays, manholes, coat pockets, secret containers left behind by the Philippine kings that hold forbidden relics. Philippian. Sorry. Okay, you haven't come across one of those yet, but one day... Wait, is that why you're so hell-bent on opening containers? Do you think you'll find the Holy Scepter and the Orb de Montagne? I don't know. Doesn't seem like the worst thought we could have. I'm still waiting for this one to finish. We still have 6 hours and 13 minutes left on that one. But let's... I want to see what the payoff for that thought is before I get any more. There's still plenty of time. Oh yeah, we still have to talk to Titus and get him to give up Ruby's location, but let's open this door first and see what's in here. Okay, I can't... Ah, there we go. There's a really tiny area for me to click. Oh, there's an arcade machine. It's it's a pinball machine, my bad. It says, Franco-Nigerian, the theme is something. I didn't get to read that. My bad. This pinball is white Diora. The black glass shows a female figure in mourning. All these mesmerizing machines just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Run your finger across the dust of the white Diora machine. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment, the lights illuminating the white-robed woman. What's white Diora? Some kind of, he looks around thinking, inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst. The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines. Looks like you don't enjoy pinball, Kim. No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love pinball? Let's move on. He doesn't. What about that one? The Franco-Nigerian ball. Wanna play that? No. How about we fire up one of these bad boys and play some ball? You can't fire them up. They're broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist pinball. He looks away. What a dumb name. Royalist pinball. If they were broken, he would have kicked... If they weren't broken, he would kick one of those machines about now. Think. Kim Kitsuragi. Oh, let's try. Ah, success. Double threes. Oh, that's what we needed. The very least. Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka Kimball? Exactly, that's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him. You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. Hey, Kimball. So now he remembers. He looks at you in the silence of the workshop and takes his glasses off and cleans them. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi. He puts them back on, aka the Kimball. You remember, congratulations. You don't seem to really like pinball. No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastic science fiction and historic romance franchises. It is lame. Then why are you called pinball? I am not called pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy. How did you... He puts his glasses back on. Fine. I was a juvenile police officer. For over 15 years is how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop. Okay. It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. He shudders. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide. End of story. You're a juvie cop for 15 years? That time is over now. He looks at the pinball machine and breathes in. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball. So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuna. Trauma and stress disorder from being a juvie cop. Wait, so that's why you didn't talk to Kuna. It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents, he nods. Alright, I'll keep calling you Kim. You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi to me. Not only to you, I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi to everyone, he nods. Now we really need to continue our sweep of what appears to be a secret path through the whirling. Yes, I mean, this could actually have implications for the murder. A note. NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room. Oh, well, fantastic. Fantastic. What a useful note. Ooh, 5 real. What a useful note, you know? Like, when you put your spare key in your car and you say, oh, the spare key's in the car. To the car. Great job. The small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Look in. It smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There's a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads last maintenance, 10 July 88. It says the last maintenance was 88. Excuse me. Voice crack. My bad. Bet it does, Lieutenant Peakson. I say, let's brave it. This elevator was last maintained in the future. 88. This elevator was maintained a long time ago. This, I think it's kind of funny to say in the future. No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century. So it's not a passage from the future. No, I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this back room elevator after the revolution. Okay. Look at the elevator controls. There are large rectangular buttons. Monter, descendre, and an international. Call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken. A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Königsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago. I wonder what this elevator was used for. Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint. He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. Yeah, let's go. Let's try. Aha! Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Ooh, what's this? Thought. Get out of the way. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Kind of looks like there's static on the windows. I don't know if that's intentional. Schematics for a pinball machine. Futurism themed. Ooh. Pinball maker's coat. +1 empathy, +1. Ooh, that one looks good. Oh boys, we're in the trench coat now. This dusty old coat used to belong to someone called M. Knifelocks. The name is stitched into the silk lining. It smells of moths and ancient engine grease, but fits you perfectly. A strange, lonely emotion fills you when you tighten the belt around your waist. You get +1 empathy and +1 hand-eye coordination when you struggle with hand-eye coordination. Yeah, let's put it on for a bit. Oh, boys. We're a noir protagonist now. We've done it. I'm being too loud, I'm sorry. We really are a cop, I guess. We made it. Where's the fedora? Give me the fedora. Anyway, yeah, no, that seems like a pretty good outfit. It was, what, empathy and hand-eye coordination? Good stats. This pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted. So this is where they brought faulty pinball machines to fix them up a long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf. This used to be a pinball workshop. Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over. He taps his foot. A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf. Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the Hardys bang away at it. Remember the dice maker? Then that means Running Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. This is all left over from that. Ah yes, as the novelty dice maker said, he makes a note in his notebook. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure, but I do like a nice little connection. But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection. Does this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the Doom commercial area? If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. He looks around. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy. Stupid superstition, but still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. It's not a ghost story, it's a curse, and Garte ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells. Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machines at some point. He agrees. At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue. Finished thought. Nice. Hey. Ah, what's this? Okay, first let me look at this. I see footprints. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. You can almost see the shape of a man and woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere. I think I can see into Clausia's bedroom from here. He leans closer to inspect the people. You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, points to the marks nearby on the floor. Definitely suspicious. What are those people doing in there? You lean closer to the people, instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural. Finish thought. And these footprints, struggling to get the exact feeling there. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor. Jackpot. The lieutenant takes out his notebook. These, unlike everything else here, are new. Someone's been here in the last week or two. 3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. Could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer, he looks at you. This is so good, it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory. Oh, we got 30 experience for that. It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider. Okay, what does this mean? It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. These prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer. If not, at least they're a good argument for this Ruby doing it to present to Titus. Let's have a closer look then. Crouch, study the footsteps. Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. Soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. Ooh, nice perception. And visual calculus. Yes! Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43. It could be a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is. The prints look like one person went back and forth. Between that, he points to the elevator doors in the corner, and that, he points to the barred door. This print doesn't look like the odd-souled print we found at the hanging gimp. This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it? No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print? Hard to say. Still a boot, though. This print doesn't look like the odd-souled boot print we found at the hanging game. He inspects the tracks closer. The size looks about the same, actually. They're not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. I wouldn't rule out Ruby coming here yet. This isn't an argument against her. People change shoes, you know, but it's not argument for her either. Get up, conclude. Nice. Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor. Okay, let's move on. Got so much experience with that. It's fantastic. We need to talk to Garte or Gart. I can't actually remember. 32 extra. What are we putting points into? Physical instrument? Maybe. Who knows? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not already sure. Volition? Maybe. Let's wait a little bit. Let's hang on to this point. Let's give it a little bit of time. No worries about that as of yet. Okay, can we exit through this way? This is the barred door you tried to kick in before. Lightly punch the door once more, just in case. The door shudders a bit, as though it were laughing at you. So what's on the other side? Unless we veered off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to see out on the roof. We could ask Classy about this route, see how she reacts. Folded M dimension, a reference to the popular science fiction series In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly, and read science fiction. Yes, it is quite likely that we will re-emerge on the M plane. Brace for psychokinetic impact, or the roof. Unbar the door. Nice. So can we exit? Yeah, let's just exit. Nice! I'm out of water. Might have to refill.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Ooh, 17%. Volition we could upgrade. I don't know. Let's hang on to our current points. Which one would be faster? I guess this one. Let's hang on to our points. Let's hang on to our clothes. Don't have to change anything yet. Anything on the shelves? I don't think so. Maybe we could talk to the dice maker. I think we should talk to Gart. Or Garte, I can't remember how to say his name. I think it's Gart. Who knows, this might help us sing karaoke. Or at least convince him in letting us sing karaoke.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing at the Whirling and Rag. What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door? Oh, okay, well, controls his excitement. He controls his excitement well. I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door. Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there? Okay, what is back there? Skeletons, a mausoleum of the dead, pinball machines, a pinball workshop. Ha! I knew it. Always wondered where those machines by the door came from, and they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it, he repeats. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean? Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. I didn't check. Pinball isn't relevant to this. Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game. No, I was just wondering. He appears to be making a calculation and said, if you found pinball machines there... He was wondering about something business related, about how much money he could make off of one. Thinking of turning this place back into a pinball arcade. He scowls. No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner is now broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here. Other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble. And those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. You should still know, you have to be forewarned about these things. I want to warn you, I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area. What? He looks mildly startled. Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing. So he knows of the doomed commercial area, and its address. He's thought about this. Wait, so you know of the curse. The whirling is adjacent to them, and there's also the pinball workshop. The whirling hasn't always been a hostel. Obviously it hasn't. He makes a sweeping gesture with his arm. Look at the pre-revolutionary tile work. This is an old proud building. Sure if there was a little pinball hall in here before. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Damn me if some doom ghost, he steadies his voice. He's done a fine job too, though he's spoken of the place dismissively before. The hostel is actually very important to him. You really care about the whirling, huh? Yeah, he sighs. Slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area. Shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know. I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that. What about those other cafeterias you manage? What about them? Shrugs. One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Krasmazov and Ignas Nilsson and all those old ghosts. He's hesitating, not sure if he should share his information with you, or this information. Encourage him. And the others? The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling. Who named it Whirling and Rags? Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company. It was you? It was you? Sorry. You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. A song? Hail, Holy Queen by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea, he quotes. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad. Good pick, the lieutenant nods. Who owns this place? Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved. Well, good luck to you with this place then. Luck has got nothing to do with it. He looks to where the hidden room is. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help. Against the doom, it's implied. So if you don't have anything else to tell me, how about my establishment? Can we, wrap it up? There's a peephole on the wall. He startles. What wall? Upstairs in the secret back room, right next to Clausia's bedroom. I found it when I found the pinball machines. I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you the Whirling does not abide spying on his guests. Alright, you'd be notified. Thank you, I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not. Something else I want to ask about. Yes. Goodbye. Great. That was good. We got even more experience. We're about to get like another skill point. Basically, we're not about to get one, but we've got 52 points. It's looking pretty good. I don't know what we're going to try to take on next. Maybe we should put a point in drama. Just because. Might help. Might help. We could be well-rounded. If we talk to Titus Hardy, what do we have to do?
It's you again. What is it?
Okay, I talked to Claudia, now I need to talk to Ruby. Why? Leans back and regards you with curiosity. Because she's your real leader. I'm gonna level with you, she's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. I have seen her in a laudanum-induced delirium. The paranormal instinct whispers her name into my ear. Look, I need to pin this on someone, and I've decided to pin this on her. I suspect she killed the victim, that's why. She's a suspect in another case I'm investigating. A drug smuggling. Nope. I'm gonna level with you. She's the next link in the chain that leads me to Lely's killer. Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby is one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Screw that. And screw you too, moral beep. Throws a glance at Titus as the last syllable leaves his lips. The big guy sighs. Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a meta investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys. That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. He crosses his arms. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could F-off for now? Oh, now? Ooh, look at that. Oh, it was impossible. It was 18, but we found the key in the union box. Saw the winch outside. Staged like a play. Found antique rifle. Secret route found. I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself if you keep looking. Ooh. What's up, Stinger? Thank you for showing up. I don't know when you said that. I hope it wasn't too long ago. Why can't I see times? I'm sure... maybe it was in a different chat box I could see times. Third-party app. Anyway, let's present the solid theory. I mean, it was originally a check of 18, but we have so much logic. In fact, hold on. I'm going to put on my logic clothes. Basically, just to ensure that's like basically 100%. That decreases logic. No, 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 no. Oh, that increases logic. Perfect. We got our logic hat on. We can get our logic glasses on. And it should be this shirt. Yeah. Got a logic outfit on. The most logical of outfits.
It's you again. What is it?
97%! Practically guaranteed! I swear if I fail this. That was not a high roll. That was not a high roll at all. But we still got a really good... total. I'm gonna need to get some more water at some point. A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostile cafeteria is lit by its eerie blaze. Floor plans, bullet trajectories, webs of human emotion are all channeled into a single thought. Titus really saw us like just put this hat on, put our glasses on, and then wearing our gloves we were like, check out this theory. We look insane. We look mad. Why are you so sure Ruby didn't off him? Because she was here all night with us. He's cobbling together stuff so he can put her away. It's cop 101. She was here all night. The lieutenant ignores the tattooed man. 11:30 to 12:25. She was here during all that time. Yeah, with us, drinking. Near the stage there. He points to the karaoke stage. She didn't go to the toilet. She didn't go to the bar for a drink. She didn't go out for fresh air for one smoke. She didn't go to the bar for a drink. No. In the whole 45-minute window, she was with you all the time. Alright, she took a leak, okay? For one moment, maybe. Went out too. She was a complex operation to run from her lorry. Oh, she has a complex operation to run, sorry. Points to the intersection. She's a bit... Ooh, wait, lorry? Is she the lady driver? You know, I might have actually known that if I continued to play the game last year, but I think at one point they mentioned it, and I just have forgotten. So long ago. Points to the intersection. She's a busy girl, always has been. Of course, Ruby is the lady driver in this great big jam mystery. Probably. We'll have to keep investigating. They'll never open up about it. Just cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magically got to the roof and shot the merc. He taps on his temple. I've been through this. It's not plausible. Alright, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted for sometime during the window. This was crucial. Now let's place her on that rooftop. You do agree that the shot came from the roof, right? A skilled Sambo artist could have climbed the outer wall like a spider. There's a secret route in the kitchen that leads straight to the roof. Winch. No, that's not important. There's a secret route to the, yeah, that leads straight to the roof. How? He looks sincerely curious. Through what looks like an abandoned pinball workshop. People say there was a pinball arcade here sometime before the hostel. What was it called, Theo? East Delta Pinball Arcade. The old man coughs. Weird place. Went bankrupt. Weird how? You're wearing the pinball maker's coat. Ha 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 ha! It acknowledges that. What do you mean weird, Theo? Was run by a fellow called, he thinks, Knife Lock something? He wore a yellow dust coat, like the one you have on right now. He squints at you. Weird guy. Never liked him. Okay, but the man looks around. How'd you get up? There's no room for a staircase in this building, or an elevator for that matter. The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter, used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop. From there, a door leads straight to the roof. You can just step outside. Ruby could have gone up, shot him, come down all under 7 minutes. That's quite the theory. He turns to Eugene. We need to have a look at that secret passage, boys. I'm on it, boss. Right when the law clears, me and Angus are going up there. It's a dumbwaiter, not an industrial lift. How about I go instead of... Shush now. Turns to you. You got something else to back this route up, or is that it? Have we firmly established Ruby could have had access to the roof where the man was shot? Firmly? He shakes his head. Firmly doesn't go well with could've. There's a route to the roof. Me and the boys need to check it out. That's what we've established. But a root, he forms a gun with his hand, does not put that bullet in his head. A gun does that, and Ruby doesn't carry one. Phase 2, murder weapon. Get a gun in her hand. If not that, then at least a shadow of a doubt, in the shape of a gun. Just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself? Guys, this is Revachol. Anyone could get a gun around here. Anyone. Nope. I have analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. True. Show them the antique rifle. There are weapons like this just lying around at Martinez. No. Show them the antique rifle, sure. I've analyzed the bullet that killed him. It was jacketed. I'm between option 2 and 3. I wish I had more water. Let me think. 2 is kind of like... I don't really know. I don't know enough about guns. I don't know much about guns at all. I hate guns. There are weapons like... Unless they're Nerf guns. But even that I'm like kind of guilty about because it's basically encouraging children to take up firearms at a young age and then... yeah, then I don't like guns. There are weapons like this just lying around in Martinez. I don't know about that one. Showing it to them might be good though. I know they might call it out as an antique. Wouldn't work. And yeah, let's go with 2. So, the man shrugs and looks at you. So it had to come from a breech-loading rifle, military grade. Turns to you, not even you militia monkeys have those. He doesn't wait for a response. This goes against your short-range theory. If the murder weapon was military grade, how did Ruby get it? Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it. I'm just being upfront with what I know. Just because it's rare doesn't mean you can't get it. Cop, that's exactly what it means. That wasn't strong. Show them the antique rifle. That looks antique. A Bell Magrave. He takes the gun, inspects it, and hands it back to you. It's inoperable. Where'd you get it? There's a cellar under the bookshop. It was in there with others just like it. 20, maybe 30 rifles, Titus. Also broken, but still, there were too many. And there must be other caches too. God damn, we need to close that dump down for good. He nods to it. It's a goddamn breech loader too. Find one that works and you got a military grade weapon that shoots jacketed ammunition. He shakes his head. He sees it. This is coming together. He must. Time to really close the deal. Show them the bullet. Hold up the bullet. This is the bullet that did it. 4.46mm. The Bell Magrave uses the same caliber. Now let's get dramatic. The blonde man looks at the mushroom deathbringer in the evidence bag and says, yeah, that is jacketed alright. 4mm too. Oh. Well, goddamn. His eyes follow the evidence bag back in your pocket. It's not proof, but it's a possible murder weapon. Close to her. Too damn close. He squints. You have been thorough. I'll give you that. I didn't say I'd prove she had the murder weapon, just that we need to find her. Alright. He nods. Keep talking. I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself. Oh, there's been plenty of messages I've missed, sorry. Disco Elysium is super interesting because of the lack of combat. Are there other games like this? You can play Undertale like that. Yeah, I mean, you can. I'm guessing you mean an RPG, because, I mean, there are plenty of games that just don't have combat systems. But this kind of has, like, social combat, I suppose. I played a demo last year for an adventure game that's releasing this year called Backbone. And that kind of had, like, a similar thing where you had to choose the right dialogue options, and there were consequences for choosing the wrong ones, and then you'd have to basically find other ways to do things, or you'd have to do something really unpleasant, like just beg. I'm trying to think of any others off the top of my head. Let's see. There's one, but it's like on the tip of my tongue. I guess you could say Ace Attorney doesn't really have yeah, but it's all very scripted. That doesn't really count. So Backbone is my current answer. There aren't a lot, hey? It's kind of difficult. Oh, Griftlands has... Okay, no. Griftlands has a combat system, but it also has a social combat system that is similar to this in some ways. You have, like, certain arguments that you can make. So it's not exactly the same, but it's similar. Griftlands, that's a game by Clay Studios, I think. Anyone else? I don't know, but I have plenty of games that are in the adventure genre that we can play on the channel. So maybe we'll find some. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Maybe this game is completely unique. I don't think so. But it's very enjoyable, and I gave you some examples. Also, is anyone excited for basically Persona 5 2 with Persona 5 Strikers? I know it's a slightly different, it's quite a different genre compared directly to the combat of the first one, but some people don't really like RPG combat at all. So maybe this is like going to be perfect for them. Although what I've heard is that it's like a direct sequel, which means that I'm not unwilling, but I don't want to play it before I've played Persona 5. So they need to release Persona 5 on PC, is basically the takeaway from that. Anyway, Titus Hardy says, alright, he nods, keep talking, I'm getting a bit curious about some things myself. See, we're not seriously considering it, are we? He almost gets up from his seat. Ruby wouldn't do this, why would she do something like this? Phase 3. Excuse me, motive, the last component. It's not why did she kill him, it's why did she organize the cover-up? Why did she organize the cover-up? And I suppose you have a theory on that? She should have just been covering up for herself, Titus. Think about it. Why go through all that effort? It was her idea, wasn't it? The hanging? He went along, but she suggested it. Little man squints, eyes beady. She had, like, a fully formed plan and stuff. Right when she came back downstairs. Really, Shanks? Flossie wanted to talk to another girl, that's all. She was just the first one up there. I could have come up with that plan, if I'd been first. Time for a logical demonstration. Eugene, let's assume you killed him. Shanky, let's assume you killed him. Titus, let's assume you killed him. Let's say Titus. You're on thin ice here, asshole. He points at you. It's a thought exercise, Titus, he explains. Think, you kill him, get up there, shoot him, get down. Would you prefer to go on trial with your men as part of a lynch mob or alone for cold-blooded murder? Alone. I don't drag my men into stuff with me. If she used us, then that's a serious violation of the Hardy Code, boss. But she didn't. She would never do that. The blonde man looks around. Why aren't more of you defending her? This is stupid, Titus. Glenn. Titus looks grim. I thought the same thing when she skipped town and left us in this. Ooh, so he didn't rule her out completely. And she skipped town. This is good, this is good. Maybe it's all part of a leadership challenge against you, Titus. Titus, you have to see to it. Things don't add up. You need to talk to her. Titus, you have to see it. Things don't add up. We need to talk to her. Silence. He looks around the room. The old man in the corner nods. A very small nod, and a trickle of tobacco spit on his lip. Yeah, I see it. He puts his beer down. There's one more thing I've been wondering about, ever since you asked me where she is. Add it to your list of suspicions if you want. I don't know. He smiles a peculiar smile. I don't know where she went. She just up and left. Got real scared, too. Wouldn't tell me where, however hard I asked. Wanna know why? Why? She was afraid I would tell you. He looks you straight in the eye. Maybe she was right. Maybe now I probably would. By now I probably would. She knew there's evidence. Oh, sorry, this is Kim. She knew there's evidence on her, and she knew we'd find it. This is typical suspect behavior. Why fleeing is always incriminatory. Ooh, 70 experience! We leveled up again! Insane. Perhaps. Looks out for the window again. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. When did she leave? Friday afternoon, when you first arrived. I got word the RCM was in town, then she came in to see me. Told me she was leaving. That's when we had our little conversation. What was she scared of? I told you. Me, as in the RCM? Me personally? Yes, you, the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. And a hole in his heart, that first. And the hole in his heart. Don't forget the funny tie, too. I'm sorry, God. Why does everything flee at the sight of my shadow? Don't forget the funny tie, too. How can I forget? He nods at your tie. You know, when I first saw you limp in here, I thought she was paranoid or sniffing her own supply, but he measures you up. Now I'm not so sure. What else did Ruby tell you about me? She said you have a funny taste in clothes. He scoffs, and that you won't stop. Won't stop? Until you have something on her. She said she's heard of you from Jamrock, that you're a human can opener, that you play suspects against each other, open them up like cans. Hell, the tattooed man shakes his head. Titus, did he just open Angus up like a can? Yes, he did. He nods. Now we can whine about it, whack him, or we can go on with our lives. I'm having a go on with our lives kind of day, Al. How about you? Silence, he nods. Is that true, Kim? Am I a can opener? You are insistent, he nods. Anything else? Anything? Yeah, there was something else. She wouldn't tell me, though. I could see she wanted to. It was burning on her lips. This cop, Titus. This cop, he. She was too scared. You have any clues on where Ruby went? She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take her lorry, so she's on foot. Good luck, man. She knows this place like the back of her hand. You'll never find her. Yeah, Al. Gives a sharp look. No, we won't either. She's not really, The man stares into his beer. Hardly candid anymore, is she? She's not, Glenn. Have you looked for her? A little, on the coast. Where have you looked for her, more precisely? More precisely, on the coast. Past the waterlock. Not southwest. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Can you tell me where on the coast I should start looking? Sure. There's some brick houses there. A cinder block town. The fisher folk there refuse to unionize, so that's one place we haven't looked. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash. Time for you to step up. We will start there. Lieutenant takes a quick note. One more question. What does Ruby look like? Boyish. Hair's red. Dyed. She looks like a lorry man. So much, but it'll do. You'll have to. Puts his hand out. Shake it. His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material. You should be a cop, Titus. When are you gonna get it to your dumb head? I already am. I just wasn't sure you. And he still isn't. People aren't afraid of good cops in the way Ruby was afraid of you, he thinks, then turns back to his men. Nice! That was all very good, and we got another skill point. I'm taking this hat off. And these glasses. No need for the glasses. Now we're looking good. I don't think I need the boots either. Although, it's fine. I'll take the boots. We take off these gloves and this thing. We kind of look like a sort of normal detective character, I guess, kind of. But I want this. And this? No thank you. That's our gun. No need to carry that. Although I wonder if people would react differently. Probably would. 42 experience and we have 2 skill points. Insane. Insane. 4 hours and 55 minutes left on the Wasteland of Reality. Interesting. We have plenty to do. Okay. Let's go, Kim. I'm actually going to just get some water quickly. So I won't be long. I just need this. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's off center. I wonder why. There we go. Yeah, I'll be back in just a second. Yeah, I'm back. Input. My earphones back in. And doesn't look like chat did anything while I was gone, so that's good. I wasn't gone for too long anyway. Okay, well, let us continue. Ooh, this is very nice looking. Is this just the late evening? Oh, it's 7 o'clock almost on the in-game timer. It's almost 6 in real life. No need to worry about that for now, though. Let's go. Let's just go to the coast. Seems like a good idea. Should we talk to Manana quickly? Let's do that very quickly. I just want to see if he has anything new to say now that we investigated the special borscht. It's very pretty with the rain and stuff. This is a very artistic looking game. I think it has a nice art style.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Oof. Nah, nothing new. That's fine. Okay, well, let's get to the coast. I have a feeling that what we're gonna see, it's actually this one, is that Ruby fled to this island here. I don't exactly know how we're gonna get there. I think the fisherman lady is going to lend us a boat. But we'll be investigating late into the night, I think. Late into the night in-game. We're going to be a proper noir detective. Proper noir protagonist. Noir is a very sad genre. A lot of people don't really acknowledge that aspect when they talk about it. They're like, oh, it looks so cool. And all the smoke and the trench coats. It's all very pessimistic of a genre. So I actually like when it gets turned to be slightly more optimistic.
To die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down, bastards.
Yeah, I'm looking for someone actually. Oh, who? I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood. Okay, when did this person stay here? Very recently, over the past few days. She might have arrived on Friday. Oh, she looks slightly disappointed. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning. Really? Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again. Sorry, I couldn't help you out. A faint smile runs across her face. Maybe I can help you find someone else? That's it, I'm not looking for anyone else right now. Really? Are you sure you're not looking for Nadia Harnenker? Or Ignat Nilsson? Or the great lost city of Ace under the waves? I'm looking for a lot of stuff, eh no? A lot of stuff, she concurs with a smile. Yeah, that's what cops do. I guess so, it doesn't feel like a lot to me. I could be doing more. Maybe there's someone missing from your life? Oh, she chuckles. There's plenty missing, but that's too much for even an eager terrier like you to handle. Although you seem very thorough. Tell me instead, is there something else I can help you with? Be seeing you. That's fine. What's this new thought? Searchlight division. There's no bonus. Missing persons cases just really get to you. It's hard watching people worry about their loved ones. The little nervous movements, the dark rings around their eyes from sleepless nights. I mean, even if there are no loved ones waiting, you like to have all your ducks in a row, and it really bothers you when the whole entire people aren't accounted for. This one's actually also quite a long research one, but it might be interesting. I don't know, we could get something out of it, perhaps. Why don't we unlock it? Sure. I don't know, could be interesting. Actual art degree is such a funny name. This one's what, an hour and 15 minutes? This one's 7 minutes. This one's pretty simple. Date of birth generator, interesting. Motorway south is quite interesting. That one's 8 hours. Yeah, I don't know. The searchlight division could be interesting. Let's unlock a thought for now. Just because we have so many, we have like 2 spare points and we still have 1 left over for this. And maybe we'll put in drama. Oh no, wait. What is needed for her? Suggestion.
Look at those little bastards. Simmer down, bastards.
We really don't have much for suggestion, do we? Drama or suggestion, I guess, might be my first pick. Be seeing you. I don't think it's important right now. We'll save that point, see when we really need it. Let's talk to her for a second. She might know something.
The policeman. What can our village do for you?
Have you seen a red-haired woman named Ruby around the coast? Nay, I haven't seen anyone lately. Okay, but do you know who I'm talking about? This is my little cinderblock town, she nods with a wrinkled smile. I know what goes on around here. She's being evasive, she knows something. There was a murder in Martinez. He points east. She might be a suspect. We could appreciate your help. We would appreciate, sorry. Would you now? She turns to him. I know how this world works, and it doesn't work when people tell on each other. You know something, we're here to help. This is like when that man locked himself in the woodshed. We just need help to come out. No, it's not like that man. With him we called you. Right now you just arrived by yourself, like a raven plucking at the window glass. I see, you know something but you've decided not to tell us. There's not much to tell. People come and go. Now is there something else? I see, ma'am. The lieutenant turns to you. I hope you don't mind if we look around anyway. Ruby was here, you know it. Ask her about lodgings. Where could someone stay around here? Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. How much is it? I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. There's this guy, a guard, who makes me give him money every night so I don't die out in the cold. That's exactly how they get you. That's why we built our own cinder block houses on the seaside, so we don't have to give money to those crooks. She looks around. They might not look like much, but they're ours. Wait, isn't anyone using the room? My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm. You got yourself a tenant. Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police. A key appears from under her apron. She hands it to you. Well, if you're not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. He looks around and adds, here, in a shack. He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room. Should he? This environment encourages one thing and one thing alone. Drinking. What's further down the coast? Not much, she replies and wipes her forehead. I feel like I should have got this a lot earlier, but I don't know. Oh, and my chat also got erased. Oh well. In the overlay. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time even. Well, actually, this would have opened only, this opened like only the previous day anyway, so it's not that big of a problem. Some things just don't fly, officer. She smiles a gap-toothed smile and smells the air. Look around. We go to church here. They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then. So they don't hold services there anymore? The ecclesiasts? Ecclesiasts. No, they've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. She frowns. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church. She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking. I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on? What else is on down the coast? Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run down bunch of houses, empty. Which is it then? Apartments or electrical plant? I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. She shrugs. Before the war, I wasn't here then, you know, was born in Samara. Anything else of note? Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk, but it's closed. Who'd want to come to a fish market? No one. That's why it's closed. After a long pause, she adds, it was once a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else. Now what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else. That's it? There's gotta be something. What, you're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think. Sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. She drops a bar of soap into the bucket with a splash. Now you know everything there is to know about this coast. Tell me about yourself. Who exactly are you here? Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, mister. Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois. Quite a handle you got there. The old woman nods with evident respect. So many titles. One of them double. She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honor Chief and so on. Goodbye, I'm off. Ah, yes. What did we get in our map? That one finished, and I guess the washerwoman is hiding something. Look around, maybe get into her shack somehow. Yeah, she gave us a key. That wasn't really difficult. The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and the wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusty. Unlock the shack door with the key. I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement and look for any signs of Ruby. Just so you know, after we're done with the day, I'll still be staying in the welding rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning. The key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now. I already paid for my night though, at the whirling. You see the waves, the sea, the church. Oh, new theme. Old science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, an almanac from 39. This intricate heat engine hums quietly, giving out a pleasant warmth. Floorboards can creak under your step. And this. Is it a mirror? An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, such as it is without the expression. It's just hairy. Let the mirror be for now. And this? A wash basin. On the table you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin. Shaving the right call. The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles lining the eyes and forehead. The stash is gigantic. Let's give it a go. Maybe we should get rid of the mutton chops. Maybe we shouldn't. I like the mutton chops. Let's leave it for now. Maybe in the morning. In the morning we'll do something about it. But for now, I'm quite happy to just have it as it is. I want to talk to Garte to ask if I can get my rent back. I could use 20. I could use 20 real, and I'm not staying there tonight if I can avoid it. I don't know, he might say something like, I don't know, maybe if I keep it I can pay for the karaoke? Not exactly sure. Let me see if it's an option at the very least. If I had 20 real it would be pretty nice. You know, it feels like all my investments are finally like starting to pay off in this game. You know, with the points and everything. The exploration, especially. There's a disco ball on and everything. Maybe I can try singing karaoke now.
Can I help you?
About my bill for tonight. Okay. I need to sing karaoke now. No, you don't. It's not happening. It's part of my quest of self-discovery. Help me. The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers. Why do you even have the PA system if no one's going to use it? It's for the... He begins confidently. Excuse me. Then stumbles on his own. It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44. What happened in 44? Excuse me. A lot of people got killed because some asshole wanted to sing karaoke. It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used. Okay, yes, it's for some clients, he admits reluctantly. I'm a real client, I've paid my bills, and I have the right to use the karaoke machine. Ha! Well, he comes up with a counter-argument. You don't have any tapes. They all got stolen. It's alright, I have my own song with me. Give him the tape for Smallest Church in St. John's. The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown, hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated. He knows he's out of excuses. Fine, fine. Climb on the stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. He shakes the tape at you. I'll plug it in for you. Damn, this karaoke machine. You know what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Right there. I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself. Oh yeah, time to do the damage. Goodbye. Okay, what are we going to do? Let's clean up our look a little bit. Let's put these on. Get some empathy up. And I mean, what's the damage of the hat really? It gives authority. It's fine. Anything else that'll give something like that? Yeah, let's put this on. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's do this. What does our journal say? Get up on the stage in the evening. It is the evening, in fact. The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent. You can hear the pellets creaking under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly. So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke console. Oh, it's a drama. Okay, I'm going to sing karaoke. Look, Kim, I'm going to sing karaoke. I can see that. The lieutenant steps away from the stage, ready for your performance. Put your lips against the microphone, test it. I'm just gonna quickly throw on, because now I know it's drama. I can put this one on instead. And I think there was something else that boosted drama. Don't know what. The minuses from drama. No drama, no drama. Okay, well, this will do. Does this boost drama? No, it boosts logic. For some reason. For some reason, that boosts logic. Nothing losing out on drama, I don't think. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, let me actually, okay, let me put a point into drama now, since a few things need it. Yeah, a few things need it. So there we go. Yeah, okay. I'm ready, Gart. Hit play. Success. Did we get it just on the... Yeah, we got it just on the dot. Okay. It was a perfectly average roll, though, so it's fine. The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go. I'm excited.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-San, though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Yeah. 30 experience for that. Nice. It was quite a decent performance too. It was very much Leonard Cohen. If you want more music like that, Leonard Cohen. There you go. He's saying, he wrote Hallelujah, which is probably his most well-known song. And that was our Ancient Reptilian Brain. I would often go there. Anyway, yeah, those are all the lyrics. Sad. I'm sure we can look those up anyway, if you want them. A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you. Thank you, Ancient Reptilian Brain. There is silence now. There is silence now in the deep where the voice. Oh, there is silence now in the deep where the voice came from. It has receded to return only in dreams and nightmares. This guy really carried you. I'd like to dedicate the song to the pale nothing that will devour the world. I don't want to dedicate this song to anyone. I performed it for myself. I'd like to dedicate the song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi. Sure, why not? The attendant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile before turning away. Good, good. The cafeteria manager intervenes to cut the moment short. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now. Last words. Evening will come. We will sow the white sail. Workers of the world unite. Thank you, Martinez. That was nice. I enjoyed that moment. I think that's a nice special moment. I don't think everyone just gets that. That's nice. But unfortunate when you think about it that not every player will get that moment. Yeah. We can put our perception boots back on. Here they are. Do we need gloves? Might help just to have them on. That didn't take up much time at all. The clock. Anything from you, Kim?
Yes?
Nah, okay, I guess not.
Ah, the smallest church in Sansea, right?
Ah, the cafeteria manager is waiting for you to acknowledge that you recognize the song. Yeah, the church is actually my past. Yeah, the church is actually my life. Yeah, the church is actually my love. Things are really bad with it. Told you I'd rock that. It was alright. He doesn't sound like he thinks you rocked it. Subdued. I might start letting people up there again. Now what can I do for you? Goodbye. We did it. That was great. I wonder if anyone else will say things to us. Hi again. Nothing new there. Oh, we should really invest in composure, shouldn't we? Oh well. Oh, there's some other people just sitting about. What does this cop think?
Again.
Nah, nothing new. Her?
Yes? What is it?
Did you hear that? Did you hear me sing? Did you like it? That was pretty good, Harry. She pokes her companion with an elbow. Wasn't it, Jean? That was... He stares at you. Yeah, that was absolute garbage, if you want my opinion. Drunken stuff. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had the cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. He continues. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again. I mean, seriously, you need to... June? She quietly interjects, giving you a compassionate side glance. He's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it. She actually did! Okay, goodbye. Nice bit of, experience there. 81! Yeah, we can afford composure soon, I think. I wonder if Titus has anything to say to us after that. Good song!
The Coppernato is back. What do you want?
Yeah, about that complex operation out of Ruby's Oris. I think that's tied to another case I'm working. I'm going to take off now. Yeah, let's not bring up the drug trafficking case in front of him. I just think that might be a bad idea. Perhaps. Anyway, that went well. I didn't know this was a music game. Nice rhythm game. So I can't get my money back, unfortunate. But I can investigate into the night, and that's pretty nice. What are we going to do next? I think we should look more into the coast city. Oh yeah, I need to change this back. Actually, investigating. It's a nice little pause. Nice little pause. I think... Should we try giving the tape that we found to Van Eyck? Not Van Eyck. Egghead. Egghead. We have so many thoughts, I've just realized, in our thought cabinet. It's so full. Oh, where are you going, Harry? The pathing can be a little interesting in this game. Yeah, it's nothing that breaks the experience, I'd say, though. It all works. I haven't really run into any glitches in this game. I have seen one glitch that's pretty funny. But it didn't happen on my playthrough. I saw a clip of it. Oh, a thought. No, what was the thought? Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Revachol, hopefully. I think he's talking about this. Extra thoughts, and because of one thought that we have, all of those give us 1 experience point, which means they're definitely worth clicking. Let's talk to Egghead, maybe give him the song. See if he can add anything to his beat using it, now that we don't need it anymore. The large-headed youth has... Large-headed, really? The youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music, sensing he opens...
Good morning! Yeah!
Dude,
Pump it up!
It's the
Pump
evening.
it up! Pump it up!
Okay. What do you think is wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Turns pensive all of a sudden. Sometimes I just feel like Nordic music is in its infancy. Yeah. It's proto, not hardcore at all. Yeah, it's proto hardcore. Whoa, culture cop. I think you might be right. How could it become hardcore? I know it's in my heart, but it sounds suspiciously like a question. I thought the question was, what is the question? No, this is the answer. What? Think even harder. Oh yeah, he's doing it. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Yeah? Okay. I guess we can't give the tape to him. Oh well. Oh yeah, we have a flashlight. I forgot about that. Let's see. Oh wait, there was a thing I could have... There's a bridge I could have taken. Doesn't really matter. Let's just ask around here. Maybe someone's seen something. Oh, we haven't been in this room. Fire. Industrial coal pellets. Pellets? I don't know. Burn with an orange glow. Is that the phasmid? Looks like the phasmid leaning against the wall. Where? Wait, what? If this is the fishing rod situation all over again? What if this is the fishing rod situation? Try to sneak up to the phasmid. I don't know what it's referring to. Fine, it's not a phasmid, it's not even organic, it's just a fire iron resting by the fireplace. But what's your sense of wonder? Oh, okay. It's just this thing. Yeah. Ooh. Guess we have this taxidermy now. We just kind of took it. Little Lily. Hello, mister. A young girl barely 4 or 5 years old sits on the sofa. She is looking at you with frank curiosity. She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally she twirls it around. Do you know anyone named Ruby? Ruby. Then the girl gets all serious and leans in as if she's about to tell you a secret. My mom tells me that I'm a big girl, but she doesn't know that I can't say L. Or like, sometimes I can, but then Kids. The lieutenant shakes his head. Are you Lillian's daughter? Yes, I am little Lily. She gazes at you with her big eyes. You know my mom? Yes, we met earlier. That's nice. My mom is great. She nods. She's never angry or anything. I'm trying to remember who Lillian is. That's nice. Anyway, are the twins outside your brothers? Yes, she frowns. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. Suddenly, she starts snickering. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart. They look identical, right? I said the same thing. They look identic. She slowly processes the word, then snickers with laughter. What's this? Sure, the stuffed bird you took from the ceiling. It's grouse, she yelps, smiling broadly. You might be able to get on Garte's good side if you make up for the scuba you broke. Yes, but what's it for? Can I have it? I know somebody who really likes stuffed birds. Sure, I mean you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry. What's that thing you're holding? Pointed at her toy. It's Lambie. He's my friend. Sort of. Like, she holds the fuzzy beast up to demonstrate. Lambie is a stuffed lamb that admittedly has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing and the fur is tattered in several parts. Oh, okay, well pleased to meet you, Lambie. Lambie usually doesn't like strangers, but you're also fuzzy like Lambie. Goodbye. Haha, mutton chops. Mutton, lamb, joke. Haha, laugh track. Bye! The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. Okay, nothing else. Why are there so many bottles here? A little bit suspicious of that. We can give Garte the stuffed bird. Oh, Gart. I always forget. Let's inspect it. The dead body of a grouse stuffed with some unknown material. From a distance, it might just pass off as the real thing. The bird itself looks extremely ruffled and slightly grumpy. Looks nice though. And take the stuffed bird to Garte. Yeah, well, let's do that quickly. Because, I mean, why not? Doesn't seem like it could do any harm. I mean, we are just running around back and forth a lot. Can I go in here? Kind of.
Yes.
Nothing. Don't worry. Kim, don't look at me, Kim. I'm a disgrace. Okay, let's run back and see what we can get. Hopefully a lot of experience. I wouldn't mind a lot of experience. It's actually almost time to end the stream, really. Technically, I should just end the stream now. But it's fine. Let's see what this bird has to do. Or has to do, I suppose. Okay, we're coming through. Yeah, we can also forget old thoughts with our skill points. So we might look into doing that. We'll have some better thoughts eventually. Garte!
Can I help you?
Garte, I found a new bird for the whirling. What is this thing? The man takes the stuffed bird. It's no biggie, I just thought it would look nice on the wall. I'm that kind of cop. I want to apologize for breaking the great skewer by bringing you this ruffed grouse. Okay. He inspects the bird somewhat suspiciously, then mellows. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy. I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. He hesitates. So, I don't know, thank you? I'm gonna go with thank you. People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem. This was mostly about the damn cardio. Massive cardio here. You'll live till 90. Or you'll get a heart attack from running. Feel good about our work here today, the lieutenant nods. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals. It's not actually about that, but he liked it. Goodbye for now. Nice. I got free XP there. How much are we on now? 99? 99? Are you serious? I need to find one orb. One thought. One thought. Okay, that's the new goal. That's the finding one orb. There we go. I just need one thought. I need one thought. Please don't let me down, Harry. Go somewhere. See something. What's this thing? What's this thing? Any of this? Come on. I know you're good at having thoughts, Harry. You've been doing that the whole game. I just need you to have a one more so I can level up. What's in the store? Come on. Well, let's check here. No, leave. Apparently we have no tear. Doesn't matter. Come on! Where would we find something to think about? Let's run back down to the coast, maybe. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Come on, Harry. Look at all this stuff that you could be thinking about. Delta Logistics Company. A wall. Actually, do you know what? Let's quickly go look at the coast. What? Look at all this. What's this?
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Browse the box. You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss. Or like an old person with no money. Ugh. Economical, but also trendy, the street vendor shouts. Look first-hand, buy second-hand, keep the economy moving. Find something worth salvaging from the pile of rags? Sure. Ah. Yeah, we were one off. No good. All you can come up with are some treated wool pants. You can tell they're too tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist. Discard the woolly pants. Itchy pants. Well, I was actually going to invest in composure anyway, so. Let's just try this. I need one thought, Harry, please. You're a thinker, Harry. What's that? Can you hear anything here? Hey, hey, can you hear anything? Can you hear anything? Hello? Come on, Harry. Oh, look, cardboard. Do you have anything to say about that? Come on. Ooh, look at that. Come on, Harry. Come on, Mr. Dubois. Just have one thought. One thought about something. Like maybe there's something about this place. Can you hear anything new? No. No, apparently not. There might be a new room to look in down at the coast. Let's try that. Let's just check. I need one orb. It's the evening. I don't know if we've done much during the evening. Maybe certain things will happen at the evening and activate thoughts to have. You're telling me, Harry, that you're running around all this area and you can't have a single thought. Kim, help him out. Just give him a prompt. Give him like, oh, look at how beautiful the sky is. Just say, look at how beautiful the sky is. And then he'll say something like, yeah, it's reminds me of my wife that walked out on me. That's such a Harry thing to say. Haha. Funny into a reel. And this? Anything here? We stood on this concrete before? Is there anything to this concrete? Okay, wait. Maybe if we go back and check on the trap. There's a newspaper, Harry. What do you think? Nothing, apparently. Boats. Can we enter any of these? Don't think so. Anything in here, Harry? Sadie sounded like a really familiar name. I'm just gonna add that, by the way. When the old lady said her name was Isabel Sadie, or something like that. Yeah, that was interesting. I should probably just get my bag out. Any bottles to collect around here? Really, nothing. There's just nothing, apparently. Come on. Maybe I'll have a thought if I go into my room. Just maybe. Just maybe, guys. Very riveting gameplay. I just need this. Oh, wait, there's something here. Loose floorboard. As you look at the floorboards in this corner of the shack, it's clear one of them isn't quite level with the others. The edge of a floorboard next to it looks scratched. Move the board aside. The hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out the mixture of sand and sawdust below. What's in here? Nothing particular catches your eye. It looks like more reeds. There might be something hidden inside the sand, though. Something bad. Someone's night thoughts. A last resort. A bad idea. Search through the sand and sawdust. You stick your hand and start combing through the sand. Dry, not like the outside. Find dust and then something hard wrapped in paper. What is it? A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact, fit for all muzzle loaders of that caliber, like your own Villiers pistol, for example. The bullet isn't from a breech loader like the murder weapon. The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is? You have enough to confront her with. It's extra ammunition. She's locked and loaded, ready to fight some cops. Holding the bullet, you get the feeling this isn't ammunition against you. It's for herself. And that's not good. No other thoughts to be had about that. I don't think we got any. Yeah, we didn't get any. Didn't get anything from that. What does the mirror say? Okay. What if we shave? Why don't we try? Why don't we just try? Success. Like an artist with a brush or a master swordsman, you use the small mirror and the straight razor with some soap to remove all that unkempt hair from below the nose line. The sharp blade. Oh wow! Oh wow! Look at us now. The sharp blade chafes against your skin, producing a scratching sound. The surface underneath the beard feels tender. The air brushing against it chilly. Feel your clean-shaven cheeks. They feel so smooth, surprisingly so. A feeling of freshness overcomes you, as if you came from a cold bath. Was shaving the right call? The water reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. You almost look like a professional. That's something. Okay. Maybe Kim will say something? Maybe we can now feel breezes against our face. That's a thought. That's a thought.
Yes?
So, point your face, I've shaved. Yes, the lieutenant says that your shaven face is eyes narrowed. He mumbles, I don't know what to say, he coughs. Perhaps, what is it? You can tell me, Kim. I'm not really sure about this turn of events. I think the mutton chops might have been a better idea. They sort of seem to cover up some of the... He stops. Damage. Either way, good on you. The lieutenant gathers himself. You were saying? Nothing. We got no experience for that. You're kidding. I wonder if maybe it's better our odds here.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Nah, be seeing you. And if we ask you something?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Why was there a bullet under the floorboards of a shack? God damn that girl, she murmurs softly. A bullet? The lieutenant turns to you and gives you a little nod, then turns to the washroom. You didn't put it there, did you? She did. Gone and hid things in there. She shakes her head. She is usually a good tenant and not a stupid one either. You enter the room to her. The old woman sits in silence, her hands moving into the water bucket. Some water sloshes over the edge. Slowly she speaks, wringing out her egg. Yes, I let my room to that Ruby girl. As I've done before, when she's been in trouble, or just looking for solitude. I've made it clear we welcome all kinds of people here. When was this? She came last Friday, left on Monday, in a hurry. Her wrinkled hand needs a blue rag in the water. What has she gotten herself into, that girl? She seems genuinely worried about her previous tenant. She's seen her hiding out from the trouble before, but this seems different. That's for the police to find out. The lieutenant takes out his familiar blue notebook. Right then, please answer each question to the best of your ability. I'm sure we have a few. You said she left on Monday. Yes, early, with the dogs, around 8 o'clock, I think. She probably heard the lieutenant's kinema drive by and it woke her up, just like it did you. Kim, she must have heard your kinema. Yes, we leveled up! That's what we wanted. Yes, that is the downside of having a 130 kilowatt engine. His voice is tinged with pride. It lets the bad guys know when you're coming. Is the room exactly as she left it? I cleaned it like I always do. Was there anything else there? No. The truth, sire. What is she like, Ruby? She's good company. Knows how to talk to an old woman. She rubs her cold hands together. At my age, you don't get a lot of quality conversation, so I really appreciate that about her. Did she talk too much during her last day? No, she was mostly silent this time. Kept to herself. What do you mean? She tried not to let it show, but I could tell she hadn't come to fish. Usually she likes to cast a few lines, but this time she mostly stayed in her room. Why do you think she left the bullet there? How would I know? She's a gruff one, but not violent. She doesn't go around toting a gun. She looks back toward her shack, thinking, you could ask her about your hunch, that it was a desperate measure. See if she thinks Ruby fits the bill. I have a possible explanation in my mind. I do tell. A seagull flies overhead, obviously a bad one. It's an exit plan. Exit from what? The world. The lieutenant stops writing for a moment. He looks at you, then at the old woman. She tilts her head to the side, looking up at you, deep in thought. Then she makes up her mind. No, she's a fighter. She really believes that. Where did she go? I don't know. Further up the coast. She tried to leave quietly, but the hinges on that door screeched like a cat in heat. Woke me up. I heard her rushing in those heavy boots, heading up north. It's a peninsula. She might be trapped. After a moment of silence, she says, "You'll never find her, you know." Her tone is without malice. She knows the coast like the back of her hand. You only just arrived. I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We're persistent. Further up the coast we go, then. Are you sure you wouldn't rather stay here? Get a nice cozy fire going in the heat, sir? She drops the rag into the bucket. It's clean now. Seems like a better idea to me. No, you can do it. You still have plenty of juice in you before you drop. Behind the cinder block houses, old pre-war ruins rise to the sky like dark palaces the wind calls. Had a few more questions about Ruby. Enough about Ruby. I had other questions. Okay, goodbye. One thing, obviously, if you do find her, please go easy on her. She looks around. The air is getting colder. She really means it. It's an honest plea. She's a good girl. Whatever she's gotten herself mixed up in. We can boost our composure. Let's do that quickly. It'll be a nice finale. Being composed. Let's do that quickly, and then we'll wrap up the stream. Going a bit longer, but hey, it's fine. Feeling good about this. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Renee, do a composure check. If we fail, we put a point in it. If we succeed, we put a point in it. I don't know, it seems like it's coming up more often than I'd like. So it could pay to just have a higher composure stat in general. So he should be... Oh wait, but we also need the last ball. Well, I mean, we don't need it. It's making it harder though.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity of a man's soul, if he's got principles.
Indeed, indeed. What's this? Okay, it's 3%. Let's try. Okay, we failed, even though that was a really good roll. Still, all you see is an old soldier refusing to replace his uniform with a civilian attire. Anything else I can assist you with, officer? He asked impatiently. We still have a game to play. Thank you for your time. Let's go with our composure. Level up. And accept.
The purity of snow.
Okay, well, let's try.
Reminds me of the purity of a man's soul.
Ah, check failure. We did a terrible roll. Okay. But we can quickly stop by the shop as well and just see if we find anything new. You got a lot of stat boosts in this
You keep coming
stream.
back. That's good, officer.
Okay, well, let's try.
Browsing those clothes.
Oh
keep
my
saving
word.
That economy.
Okay, apparently we need more points in composure. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I think we can call it a stream. And this is more accurate. Thank you so much for joining me. Had a great time, and I hope you did too. This game's really starting to pick up its pace a bit. Feeling more comfortable and confident with all the mechanics. And hopefully, it won't be a stream tomorrow, but hopefully on Thursday we'll have more to report. Until then, have a great day, and hopefully I'll see you again. I'm gonna go to the main menu. Then say goodbye.